field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go in the rain here in Seattle. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Coach, here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Second and 12.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way, and it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it, and boy, did they ever.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jackson Smith and Jigba, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Exiting the pocket right. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Ready, go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Back to 60, back to 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's got room at the 30. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, but I don't think it's going to be his last.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Here we go, here we go. Dragon 6, Cougar 19. Ready.
Milroe. And he let him a bit too much. And pass is incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Seahawks, first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Now it's Milroe. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Curtis Samuel. Touchdown Seahawks. That his first touchdown this year.
You know, it's funny, Mike, I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead. Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric to watch.
Wow, just like that, things changed dramatically. It's first and goal. And this tackle there, he pushes forward, and we'll give him 4 yards.
A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Here now, second down and goal.
11. What's this set?
To Slav, a man in motion. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
Third and goal.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Room to run at the 40. And he is out of bounds. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 4. Throwing is Milroe. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch there for Kupp, and he's got a first down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They run with Walker, and he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Kirby Joseph there to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard
From
line.
the 29. Here's 2nd down and 6. Now Milroe. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Walker. And he will get into the end zone. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Got.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So after 1, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Lions ball to begin this 2nd quarter. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Off the play fake. Here is Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Gun. Got. 180.
Laporta in motion.
Got.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Can. 11 MT.
Laporta in motion.
Got.
2nd down. Burrow. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
And the Lions first down.
11.
It's a gain of 20.
Here we go.
And the
11.
Lions
Got.
first down.
180. 26. Got.
A first down throw for Burrow. A ball deep for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Incomplete. It's third down and 10 yards to go.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And that'll set up 4th down.
So they're trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him. Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot. Your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go.
They'll go play action with Milroe. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Come on. 70.
To the air, it's Milroe. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Ready?
A handoff, running left is Walker. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Taken down by Kirby Joseph. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Ready? 19 Tiger.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Gain of 14 yards.
Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
On the ready.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Warriors, let's go. Gotta be lying. 19 tight. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Milroe. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown Seahawks. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks are out to a 21-10 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be back up now to start this drive. on the ground to start. They give it to Gibbs. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. So as a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
John Franklin Myers on the tackle. A 7-yard pickup.
Here we go.
2nd and 3 at the 30-yard line.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick 6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Gun. Back. 180.
On the jet sweep, here comes Williams. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now 2nd down throw for Burrow. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's just set. Stop.
Burrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Milroe to throw. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Milroe will look to run it himself. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and there does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver, and that will lead to a second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Milroe. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 5-yard line.
2nd and inches. Now, Milroe misses a designed run, and he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Come on. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And he'll take it on in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Gun. Start. 180. Playing touch.
On first down, Burrow. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. 180.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's good for a Lions first down.
11. Here we go.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Burrow to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Down and the 11.
Here.
Burrow. He's got his tight end be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Lions first down.
Stop.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he gets run out of bounds, a short pickup, but it's good enough for a first down.
That's another
Here we go.
Detroit Lions.
They hand it to Gibbs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
I'm one. Ready?
They face second down and 7.
Second and 7.
11. Done, guys. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Down and 7 yards to go.
Here we go. Stop.
Now, Burrow. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and third down conversions.
Here we go.
Now after that last third down pickup, it's first and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. Bates now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions are able to edge a bit closer.
35. Lions 17.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
29-yard line.
Ready up.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty. Quickly, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
On the jump. Warriors 70. Let's go now. 18. Hot. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now Milroe. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15.
A gain of 60.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Now Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
On the tackle. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9. At the Lions' 10-yard line.
Get it.
Throwing is Milroe. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Cooper up. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
To Slav, a man in motion. Burrow now to throw on 1st down. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. It is a huge play for Detroit. A gain of 48. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Will be brought down inside the 25. Derek Hall there to bring him down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Burrow now. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 3rd down and 3.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is pulled in at the 5. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates, good with the extra point. And the Lions are able to cut into the deficit.
24.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. They're trying to pit him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Hey, check that. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
RPO and a quick hit to Smith and Jigba. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Ready?
1st and 10
60
at the 41-yard line.
60 Bison.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Walker now gets us going here in the 4th quarter. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. Ready?
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Viking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Outright Smith-Njigba has it. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
A gain of 7.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Laporta in motion. A first down throw for Burrow. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Isaac Tisla was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the right side, that's St. Brown. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it third and 4.
Now, Burrow. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
And the Lions, first down.
Throwing is Burrow. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
15 yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
Burrow. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. 11, 11, 11.
Here's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Here we go, here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll send it downfield for Laporta. And that is hauled in on the right sideline. Right inside the chalk. A heck of a catch.
39 yards.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. Play action now. It's Burrow. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Lions, first down. First and goal at the 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow. He'll try to hit him with a screen. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. Second and goal.
Second and goal.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone And the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Once again, it's Walker. Inside the 30. And he will score again. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Burrow to throw. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Here we go.
Laporta in motion.
Hey, Can.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he's going to have the Lions first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
Here we go.
First down.
They go play action for Burrow. This is caught at 2. And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal.
That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. Williams in motion. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. His 4th TD grab of the season.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. 3rd and 11. So the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Seahawks as we say so long from Seattle.
Have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once. I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm crazy.